Grab some.
Hello everybody, don't adjust your TVs, and this isn't a rerun from last year. You are looking at the 22-23 school year home game and year opener for your Richmond High School varsity football season. Tonight the Blue Devils take on the St. Clair Saints. These two schools have played 48 times since 1950. With the Saints owning the series 31-17. The Blue Devils tonight are coming in having lost the four games straight versus the Saints, with their last game being 2010. Richmond last win was in 1996. Coach Noose had a streak of 94, 95, and 96. That was 3 years. And Buzz Schmidt, who is our announcer in the early 70s, had 3 wins against the Saints. I'm Keith Bartels. With me tonight is Coach Paxson. Welcome, Coach.
Hey, Keith. Welcome to another beautiful kickoff night here in good old Richmond.
Yes, St. Clair won the toss. They deferred. Richmond receiving from the north end. This is Coach Misko's second year at the helm for the Blue Devils, while Coach Bishop has been at St. Clair the past 8 or 9 years. We'll get to the keys to the game here in a second.
Well, it's a beautiful night for football, Keith.
Oh, you can't complain. Absolutely gorgeous. End over end, a little bit short. Graham gets it at about the 15. He's hit hard. Take it out to about the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. The keys tonight for Richmond is to protect the young quarterback, that offensive line play. Not giving up big plays on D, playing within yourself, and we have a young, unproven receiving core. If that can mesh well, Blue Devils could be dangerous.
I tell you what, Keith, the offensive line still looks like they have pretty good size.
They are. Esslink in the shotgun, trips to his left, inside handoff to Esslink. He runs off tackle left for a gain of about 6 yards. Nice start there, Esslink, a senior.
That's a perfect opening first down drive.
I don't think weather is going to play a factor tonight, so that's always good. St. Clair's keys are team speed. Can they handle getting punched in the mouth? No turnovers, and they have a senior quarterback, so will that experience make a difference?
It would be awesome to see Richmond come out here and put some points on the board first and really put the pressure back on St. Clair.
Inside handoff to right side. Blake tripped up on the left by the left linebacker.
Led in there by number 4, Luke Gabriel.
At least it brings up 3rd and short. A manageable 3rd down anyways.
Yes, we're going to find out in this week and next week as Croswell Lexington comes into town next week, what our Blue Devils give us a little taste of the year, because you're playing, a decent team. St. Clair, you never know what you're going to get. They got a lot of good athletes. And Croswell, who's probably the favorite to win the Blue Water Area Conference. Looked like they didn't call it. He got it up for the first down. Nice hard run.
Beautiful. That's the beauty of 3rd and short, right? It's not a predictable play. You don't know if they're going to pass, if you're going to.
Absolutely, and that play there looked like there was a little bit of movement. Blue Devils might have gotten away with one there. A couple St. Clair residents on this officiating crew. So far, so good.
Early on, though, that the tackling and the wrap-up skills of St. Clair's have been impressive.
Here's the out pass.
Benetti's pass out here for number
It's a
4,
completion.
Stricker.
Stricker gets his hands underneath it. Gain of 3.
Right there at the 41.
We'll call it 4.
By number 7.
Oh, did he make that catch?
Second 6, yeah.
Wow, I thought it bounced.
Yeah, I did too.
Here's what you could tell Benet's a little excited. A little overthrow. Held on it a little too long.
6 yards to go.
So it is hard to believe it's already here. One more game next week without school in session.
It seems like the older you get, the quicker time flies. But this summer just went gone. There was a lot of movement there, it looked like.
Benetti's pass, deep pass, complete to number 12, Luke Pastuchin. Nice grab. One of those young receivers we were talking about makes a nice catch.
We know Benetti's got a nice arm, but Pastuchin's, the way he adjusted to that ball in the air was beautiful.
Yeah, it is, and that's not an easy catch.
He went from inside shoulder to outside shoulder, about 30 yards downfield.
Nice grab. The line did a nice job there too, protecting Blue Devils inside the red zone on the 14. Toss to Blake. He's got room. Runs over number 7, Owen Blank. Nice hard run there. Gain of 7-8 on the play. This is exactly what the Blue Devils wanted and needed.
2nd down and 2.
Last night the JV beat St. Clair 49-8. Stuffed St. Clair right away and then scored on the next 4 possessions. Blue Devils hoping to go off of that momentum from last night. Several of the varsity kids there supporting the junior team or junior varsity. Lost 1 on that. It looked almost like some kind of a draw that was maybe miscommunicated. Or
The snap was really high. Benetti had to jump up and grab that. That's 2 snaps in a row. It's going to be important to watch.
And that's that part of that, protect your QB. The center is a sophomore, great kid, Jared Haynes. It's a touchdown.
Wow. Good job by Benetti there to adjust.
Yeah, he made a nice cut back in.
That was a pass play that got pressure right in his face. He turned around to go to throw, and
got right. That's what Benetti brings to the game. He brings the feet. He's got good feet. Now he ran off with the ball, though. You got to leave that ball out there, Anthony. They got to kick it.
I tell you what, impressive opening drive by Richmond to kick off the season.
Drew Mattiunas with Bergeron to hold. Drew Mattiunas, one of the best soccer players in the area. That kick is up and good. Recently made a junior Olympic team. Well, that's exactly what the Blue Devils wanted on that. The keys to the game: protect the young QB and play within yourself, and the young receiving core making plays.
A lot of good stuff, right? They moved the ball on the ground. The first couple possessions, gained a first down on the ground, which was important to see them. You got to keep them off balance. If they know you're going to be strictly a pass team or strictly just full-blown run.
Well, and that drive is kind of what happened last night. They came out physical. And St. Clair
Number 2 back there,
on that
Logan
first
Ellis.
drive didn't have an answer. See what they Matty Eunice here can kick it in the end zone.
Well, you know, the key to these games is the team that executes their game plan the way they really want and scripted in practice is the team that usually wins. The one that gets put out back on their heels usually ends up on the loss.
Goes into the end zone.
That kick bounces in the end zone, which in high school football is an automatic touchback. St. Clair will take over on their own 20-yard line with their first possession. Now, no big plays for defense is one of our keys, hoping that the Blue Devils can do that. Watch number 2 here, the quarterback for St. Clair. He's a 3-year starter, real athletic, Logan Ellis.
Man, Matthew Mish, a big boy up there in the middle for Richmond.
He is a big boy.
And a good kid.
Got Murphy, Mish, Simmons.
Logan Ellis with a handoff.
Trying to see who made that. It was Esslink making that tackle.
Richmond number 28, Blake Esselink.
So you got Simmons, Murphy, and Esslink at linebacker.
Esslink really traveled. He probably ran 50 yards to make that tackle.
You got Bernil.
That was a nice pursuit by Richmond, though.
Jalen Browning as your corners. Bergeron and Noah Harris, your safeties. Stuffed. Simmons steps up. Good assignment football.
And number 35, Joey Simmons.
Simmons had you see, he stood him right up.
Yes,
he hit his gap.
It was perfect technique.
He got lower than the runner.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, so far so good for Richmond on this defensive stand. This would be, if you could get him a 3 and out.
Absolutely. That he had 1 year of wrestling at the middle school. That some of those skills showed there with the old 2-leg takedown, getting lower leverage. Outside, nice block there. Nice pursuit by
27, Bartolomucci.
Bartolomucci coming up. It's going to be 4th and 3. I don't see him going for it here, but I don't know. He's thinking, here comes the punt.
Wow.
Pastushin going back.
So it makes it 4th down.
The defensive line did a phenomenal job of not giving ground up on all 3 downs so far, which allowed the linebackers to really play the holes and make plays.
Yeah, they were allowed to scrape there because no one got to that second tier to get an arm on them. We got heavy to the near side. That's a little different. I doubt we're going to – he's going to go.
Oh, that was
out of bounds. He had it.
I don't know. If he'd have ran to the right, he'd think he had a first down.
Yeah, he did. Let's see where they marked this. There's no way it was right there.
No, the ball hit.
The ball went out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, so it's going to be Richmond's ball.
That ball
First and
should
10
be
at
up
their
another
own
5
40-yard
yards.
line.
Yeah, at least. It probably crossed around closer around the 47, 48-yard line.
Yeah, because it landed out of bounds about 6 feet back and 6 feet over. It would have had to have curved.
Yeah, he kicked a straight line right out of bounds, so a break for St. Clair there. So
we got trips to Benetti's left, Esslink behind him, single receiver near side, Bernil.
what do you do, run here or you pass?
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
It's going to be 1st and 5.
You know, last year, I know that new coach, first year last year for Richmond, a lot of young kids, probably younger than most years, and that aggression and excitement sometimes hurt him, especially late in the year when it was trying to get the playoff time, especially on defense, being over-aggressive. Very impressive so far with the maturity and the calmness of Richmond.
Yeah, so far so good, no doubt about it.
He came out definitely looked like they're ready to play today.
So it's going to be 1st down, 5 yards to go with the ball at the 45.
Then you got to go for something aggressive on 1st down, don't you hear, Keith?
Oh yeah, you go. That's a fumble if it happened. Yeah, that was backwards. He doesn't catch that. That's a fumble. The just like every year, regardless of the next man up mentality, with a young team, who is the next man up? What's the depth? Because the numbers are a little bit down. The numbers are great in 9th and 10th grade. You have about 40, 45 kids, so the numbers are pretty good. Let's see what happens if, unfortunately, if we ever have to go next man up. But that's part of the game. Trap near side.
Oh, wow. You talk about a power run right there.
Yeah, Esslink's a tough kid. He's a hard-working, tough kid. He's a very good football player as he's coming here to get a breather. He's a key running back. He's a great running back, but he's also a stud linebacker. Good call here to get him a little breather.
They made initial contact on him behind the line of scrimmage by about a yard. And with people hanging on him, he lowered his helmet and just old school Big Ten football smash mouth.
I think we got
running.
Bergeron behind Benetti. That snap's a little late. Connor's he's got this deceptive speed.
Wow.
That's a good 1-2 punch there. Stricker running into play. He got to that second tier and got to that sideline quick and got upfield.
The sad part was you had St. Clair happy that Esslink took a breather, not expecting Bergeron to go for 20 on the left side.
Well, yeah, they were thinking pass.
100%.
Bergeron still behind him. Now you do have the pass. Oh, that's going to be number 4. Seth Stricker was blocking downfield. He's lucky he didn't get offensive pass interference, because
hopefully somebody upstairs sees that and calls it down to the sideline.
Yeah, because if Benetti takes off, that's totally fine. And it's fine as he's dropping back as long as he runs. If he throws it, then you're making contact with the defense.
Benetti used the ref there as a little help him gain.
It was almost disastrous.
It didn't look good at the beginning. It was good to get away just with throwing it out away.
Good decision to throw that away. Those decisions we were talking about. He's got a long...
Wow.
The thing there, that again, his legs, right? He scored the first touchdown. He scores this touchdown. Kids don't know, because he's an unknown commodity, that you can't take the fake. You got to watch his belt, because he's shifty, he's fast, he's got good moves. Just like the defensive end that came in, you got to tack outside in. He went inside. That gives Benetti outside. It's go.
He didn't panic when he saw the edge rusher in his face, right?
No.
Some quarterbacks are going to tuck in, go inside that, and it's a whole different play.
Exactly.
He knew he could beat him. He juked him with one step and took off. Now, if you'd have said at the beginning of the game it was going to be, 14-0 Richmond in the first quarter, and Benetti was going to have 2 rushing touchdowns, I probably would have put money on it.
Yeah, that's still a long ways to go, but I'm with you 100%. Great start. This is what the Blue Devils needed.
Well, it's one of those things that good teams find a way to win. So I don't think Richmond scripted it to be this way. 2 quarterback breakdowns for rushing touchdowns, but they capitalized on what they were given. And
here's Matty Eunice's kick. Goes out of bounds. They're going to have good field position. That ball's coming off there funny.
And it definitely took a bad bounce for Richmond.
St. Clair, one of the keys to the game is can they handle getting punched in the mouth? You know, so far, because of the physicality of Blake Esslink, you know, running people over in the line, doing a decent job, you know, can they respond to that? Last night, you know, like I said, JV couldn't. See what these guys can do. A lot of 3:34 to go, a lot of time in the first quarter, let alone you're down 14-0. You start second-guessing yourself a little bit.
Well, I think this is where, with an experienced senior quarterback, he's got to really calm them down. They need to move the ball. I don't think they're in do or die. I think they have to score a touchdown on this drive or it's over with. But man, that was almost intercepted.
Yeah, just out of the reach of Joe Simmons. It wasn't a pretty pass, but Ellis hits number 2.
Nice coverage by Richmond again, though. They're not giving him a lot of free space.
That was Ellis.
Man, Simmons, that was
Peyton Ellis, his brother, the sophomore quarterback. Number 2, Logan's a senior.
Man, is this Dalton Kleiman, number 79 from St. Clair. This guy is a beast of a left tackle.
Yeah, he's a big kid. Now they're in the I. Receiver right, receiver left, offset I. Simmons in there again. Nice tackle.
Simmons and Durst, they were right there.
It's going to make third down and about 4 yards to go.
You know what? I was watching the offensive tackles St. Clair because they do have a little bit of size advantage right now, and they're slow off the ball right now. Richmond's beating them off that first step.
Let's see what happens here. They're in that I. Now the shotgun offset I to the right of Ellis. Noah Harris missed tackle by a host of Devils. They get over the 50. Just good for a first down. Another shaky play there a little bit, a little wobbly, a little shaky. First and 10, just short or at the 50 as it's touching with 2 minutes to go in the first. Just like this summer, this first quarter is flying by.
I tell you what, that was the St. Clair's fortunate to be where they're at, right? This ball's on the ground.
Second down, the ref's coming in with his hands up. Number 4 fell on it. Luke Gabriel.
Loss of about a yard on there.
So here you are, you St. Clair, you get your first down of the game. You're down 14-0. You put the ground on dirt and lucky to get it back.
Yeah, now if you're Richmond, you got to try and get them uncomfortable. You don't want St. Clair to get comfortable. They just got a first down. They've been a little shaky, and they still move the ball a little bit. They're out. Oh, they were to the 50. Now they're back a yard and a half. Still adrenaline. Still that some of these kids still looking to make their first tackle of the year.
Oh, nice block. Now that was the first play that they've ran that actually looked fairly decent.
The blocking up front looked good. They got away. The quarterback did a great job. Both centers are snapping the ball relatively high when the quarterback's back right now.
And that fullback did a nice job of running interference there, pulling it. Then that fullback actually blocked. I didn't catch a number, but made a nice block there.
When you're a running back and you get the ball either through a screen or through a handoff, it's successful if you're getting to the second level. And that was a beautiful executed offensive line play by St. Clair. The first one, as you said, that really worked as scripted.
3rd and 5, and the right tackle jumps off sides. See, that's what 14-0 does to you. You're feeling urgent. You're down. You can't believe it. You start making mistakes.
Yeah, that's they had a fumble on first down. Lucky to get the ball, but basically loss of a down.
And now you
have 3rd and 5, which you would have been happy with that, right? After you had a decent play.
Yeah, they were 3rd and 5, 3rd and maybe a short or long 4. If I'm St. Clair here, I'm letting this clock go.
Start the clock.
Nice stick there by Jalen Browning. See, now that would have been a first down.
Yes.
So that's where your penalties kill you. Well, it's decision time here.
St. Clair's got to go for it.
I punt.
You punt?
Oh, yeah. I punt because.
Well, I understand where you're coming from. The way Richmond's moved the ball, make them go as far as possible, right?
But you know what they're going to run. It's have we made the adjustment? They're going to run that same load it left into their bench now, and then they're going to tell their punter, run to us, and we'll tell you if to go or not. Because if he would have went here, they would have made it.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if there's an adjustment here.
And if they go on snap the ball on a 2 count, 3 count versus a 1, try and get them to jump.
Yep.
And if it all else fails, you do the little pooch kick.
Exactly. So you got 4th and 4. Good crowd here on this opening night.
I like the old firework kickoff today.
Yes, it was nice. If you're St. Clair, you lost to us in the basketball district, boys. You lost to Coach Evans in baseball in the districts. Both were district finals last year. You want revenge tonight, and you look at the scoreboard and you're down 14-0. They're going for it on 4th and 4. He's rolling left. You don't want to catch that.
Yeah. Look, he's excited. Thankfully, he trapped it, I think.
See, I think, just me, you're better off running that punt play.
100%.
You're better off running that punt play. See, that's the difference. So if we have, Benetti, if Benetti's their quarterback, he challenges Joe Simmons.
If Benetti was the quarterback there, he'd have had a first down for at least 20 yards.
After the incompletion, the ball will go over on down.
I think I think St. Clair could have had the first down if the quarterback would have just tucked him and took off.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. If he would have done it
in an instant, when he turned around and looked, if he just went and go. I mean, we got the ball in the same spot anyways.
Exactly. So, 1st and 10 on our own 44, up 14-0, 11 and 52 to go. He doesn't go down.
Wow.
Esselink with a handoff, fighting his way over the 45.
That's a tough kid.
Yeah, he gains about a yard. I'm Keith Bartels. Coach Paxson joined with me tonight. We also have Connor Cook on camera and helping Jason Robbins, the producer, and on camera, Richmond TV 12. Also check us out on Channel 6, Richmond, for all of the city events and many Richmond Community Schools events. Jason does an excellent job producing. 2nd and 9, Benetti with trips to the near side. They blitz. Almost a nice catch, a little bit behind him. That's that youth. Benetti's just got to set his feet.
He didn't even look for it, though. Like, Graham's got to come out looking.
Well, it depends. If it's timing, he might need to be out in front of that. You know what I mean?
Going to make a 3rd down.
That'll be a
3 and 9.
Sunday afternoon film session discussion. It'll be a discussion between the two, quarterback and receiver here, come the sidelines.
With Graham's speed, if that pass was out a little bit more in front of him, he had some open space. Wow, we caught a break there.
Yeah, you throw that away. Throw it away and live another day. That's got away with one there. Again, though, you gotta make some adjustments or talk to the guy upstairs. That's twice now that end has had a free running.
Yes. They're not slowing them down. You got to get a body on them.
Right. because he got just enough. If we don't call a timeout there, we're going to get too many men on the field.
That's really the first big error of the night for Richmond.
Yeah.
And last year they had a lot of problems with the clock. They definitely appear to be getting the plays in a lot faster.
Yes.
This year than they did last.
Another year, they got the the terminology down.
Man, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen Benetti running over to the sideline between every play to get the coach to get the play either.
No, he is. Oh no, you're right. No, only a couple times. They are sending it in with a receiver. That is good to see, because you got to save energy.
You don't want your quarterback's already scored a couple times off his legs. The last thing you need is run an extra 50 yards every play to get the call.
Coach Day has done a great job with that. He uses the armbands to call plays, so he just tells the receiver what the play is, what number it is. Here's the special teams there. Doesn't matter if you fumble it. Well, this is what we didn't want. Special teams there. That was a bad snap.
Being spotted at about the 22-20.
Snapping is an art. On every college roster, you have 2 or 3 long snappers on scholarship. That's all you do.
That's all they do.
That's all you do. And you have 1 or 2 on pro teams. So if kids can master that skill and they love football and put in the time, it's a great way to keep your dream alive. So Ellis under center, inside hand up, number 2. That was brother to brother, Ellis to Ellis. Peyton Ellis handled it to Logan Ellis. We had the Shorman twins a couple years ago. It was Shorman to Shorman. Here we got Ellis to Ellis. How many times do you think they've done that in the backyard? 2nd and 1. This is
gut check time for Richmond right here.
Yeah, and this is danger zone time too, as far as not danger zone time, but be ready for the pass.
If you're Richmond, you really hope a miscue here.
Oh, that's holding. How did they miss that? You saw the jersey get pulled. He was looking right at it.
Yeah, I tell you what, these officials there's been a few plays, some movement early, some late hits occasionally on, once or twice. And
it's 2nd and 9. That was 1st and 10. We thought it was 2nd and 1.
9 yards to go.
The box.
Yes.
The box guy had 9, or had 2nd in the box. It should have been 1st.
He's taking everything up under center so far. This
off tackle right. 38.
Nice link. Nice hit at the end.
Frick, 38.
Gavin Frick, number 38.
Nice hit.
Here at about the 10-yard line.
Nice flow. Be good for the Blue Devil defense to stymie him.
Man, this would be a.
7. Ball being spotted at the.
You're saying, Claire, you get that ball on that bad snap like that. You're thinking positive, happy thoughts.
Yeah, you don't score here.
This is a way to pick up a bad snap, right? I mean, if the defense can pull this off, you're talking about picking up no man left behind.
Eye behind him. He's going to keep it.
Oh, there you go.
Frick. Nice play.
Brought down immediately by number 38, Gavin Frick.
Nice play.
So it's going to be 4th. I don't think they have a field goal kicker.
4th down and about 9 yards to go. Ball spotted on the Blue Devil.
I mean, yeah, this goes back to, you said punt last time. If on 4th down, this is what you got to do. It's either score or pin Richmond deep, right?
Yep, exactly. Here we go. Hopefully, you don't want a penalty here. You don't want anything stupid. Peyton, just a sophomore. 2 sophomore quarterbacks going at it here. Frick running them down. Why don't you, if you're a St. Clair coach, you say, why don't you throw that ball? You throw an interception, so what? But you're not going to run it from 12 yards out.
No, I will say, Ellis did a pretty good job.
Flag, oh, here we go. Here's the flag. What's the call?
Ellis jumped up and was mouthing about something afterwards. I didn't know, but
okay, I was going to say he called holding on the defense.
Bartolomucci was on his back like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Yep.
I'm sorry I didn't see it. Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10.
But what a job for the Blue Devils defense.
At your own 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
Way to pick up the long snap. It's early in the season. That was 7:50 left too.
Yep. They get the ball, starts the second half. It was a missed opportunity for them for sure. Blue Devil defense picking up for the special teams. Esslink gets out there, gains about 4 yards.
With a handoff, getting it up to about the 14-yard line, brought down by number 36 for St. Clair. Hayden Meredith.
If you're Richmond, I think you got to swap Bergeron in there again, try and catch him off guard.
Yeah, he's in there right now. He's in there right now, and Esslink's on the Esslink. And here comes the receiver.
2nd down and 6.
Nice coaching adjustment, improvement that, we're seeing, and you talked about it earlier. We're crisper, we're getting the play in time, no delay of games. We're saving some of the quarterback's energy by running the play out with your receivers. That's what year 2 can bring versus year 1. There's that left side again. Benetti throws it away.
He might have just should have tucked that and ran.
Yeah,
Or roll to the left.
Yeah.
Why you keep going to the right?
Well, part of that's because he's a right-hand quarterback. That roll to the left is tough. The other thing, too, is you're on this hash, so you'd be rolling into a short side. I understand what you're saying. Simmons coming in. He's a H-back tight end type.
This one's about 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
They say 5, long 5.
Yeah. So Benetti with
still battling some high snaps.
Frick behind him. Play action pass. They all bit. Simmons with a nice catch. Nice pitch and catch. That's a nice play out of this offense.
They finally had nice containment on the right side.
Well, they crashed down and they just pinned him down and allowed Benetti to get outside, not under duress.
All you can do is get a body on him.
Yep.
Hit him.
Exactly. And when they crash like that, if they maybe the booth picked up on it that their ends were crashing, and if their ends are crashing on that, let them crash and just keep pushing them because your quarterback's going outside and around.
Like a karate move. Use the other person's momentum against them.
Absolutely. The law of physics. Benetti. Ooh. I think that was Frick. Again, I think the officials, and they're going to make mistakes and come out rusty. I think there's another play that maybe went in the Blue Devils' favor. I thought that was Frick. His feet. Oh no, that was Esslink. His feet were moving forward a little bit before that ball was getting snapped. That white hat back there missed a holding on them. That was blatant on Simmons. Didn't end up costing us. And then missed that one. So he's missing them on both sides.
Yeah, I think it's
there.
Now they moved.
I think we moved first, right side.
It looked like the whole line moved over on that right side.
Yeah, so if it is on us, it's everybody but the center. See what he's calling on them. False start. That whole right side moved.
Motion against the offense.
So if that's the case, it's got to be on. It's a snap issue.
Yes.
The center heard the wrong snap count or something.
Yeah, and this is his first varsity experience as a sophomore. Played JV last year, and he wasn't the center on JV. So
there's a lot of responsibility in his hands, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yes,
so
there
it's
is.
not.
And he's good. Frick, thought I saw a little face mask in there. Gets back to the original, or close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard up. So it'll be 3rd and 9 with 5 minutes to go. First quarter, all Blue Devils 14-0. Second quarter here, not a lot of action either side. I think we got a.
I think now he's when you're going to try and run a sweep outside.
Preston Trent, our new AD, he's a great guy, great kid. I was the AD when he was coming through school. Go get those lights turned on. It'll get a little dark.
He's as nervous as our center, I think.
Yeah, I remember my first time at first varsity game. It's Benetti.
Benetti's pass intended down.
Yeah, see, and those,
See, it's a predictable pass. If I'm a coach, you know what I mean. I think that's you.
well, right there, again, Benetti and his receivers got to talk. So is your tight end supposed to sit, or is he supposed to continue to go? Is that a read? If they're man-to-man, you keep going. If it's zone, you sit in that spot. Simmons back to punt.
Reason I think, if I'm coach, I consider a running play there is that it keeps the clock running.
Right. Nice punt. End up taking a Blue Devil bounce.
And Simmons' punt rolls dead
At about the 39-yard line. Nice punt, came out, nice spiral.
He heard you talking about the lights, Keith.
Oh, they are coming on.
Looks like it's going to be their own 39-yard line.
I didn't even realize, but it is a little dark for those lights not to be on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting dark, and that's when you start to know summer's over. You see that sun in that western sky. It used to be up at 9:45, 10 o'clock, and then it's 9:30, and then it's 9:15. Then it gets on the other side of 8, and your summer is over.
I mean, remember being a kid outside playing wiffle ball, right?
Absolutely.
And the same thing, like after dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go out after dinner, Mom. We're playing ball.
Yeah, we're going to play ball, and the rule was when the street light comes on, you head home.
It almost didn't seem fair as quick as it got dark as later the summer went.
Yep. Second.
Now, that was the first time the quarterback just tucked and ran, right? It was a blatant quarterback keeper.
They ran it to the left side. They ran it one time. Remember, we said that was their first good positive play that didn't look sloppy. It was off to the right side. That time they tried the left side. He's got twins left and twins near side, single back to Ellis's left. Ellis to Ellis right there. See where they mark it.
Ellis on the far side.
It's a little soft pass. It was a nice touch on that, but it was
That's the first.
it seemed like it was in the air a little too long to be comfortable if you're a St. Clair fan.
Yeah, it was. You get your outside corner to read that.
Gain of 8 on that play. 1st and 10. St. Clair ball at their own 49-yard line.
See, this is where if we had have ran that ball the last time instead of trying to pass it on 3rd down, there'd be at least 30 seconds off this clock.
Right. I don't know about their kicking game.
Nice stick.
Joey Simmons again.
Wow.
Unblocked.
In the backfield by Simmons.
I'm sure
Play of maybe a yard or two.
Coach Ladd and Coach Misko at halftime here, tell their kids this game is not over. We need to play. We need to be tough, and we need to play until there's no time on the clock with 4. Because hate to bring it up, but last year we were up 14-0 against North Branch, and we lost 17-14. A lot of ball game. Hopefully we're up 14-0 at half. We're approaching 2 minutes to go here in the second.
If I'm the Richmond coach here, your defense holds them on this down, I almost take a timeout.
Nice tackle by Browning.
All right, number
27 came across to help as well. Kyle Bartolomucci.
Browning. Bartolomucci. Browning and Bartolomucci.
I almost would have, if I was Richmond, would have taken a timeout here.
Maybe 3 there.
Right? We got a quarterback that has a decent arm. Something happens. You get the ball with a minute left versus 10 seconds left. Now you got to think St. Clair's in a pass situation here.
Well, it makes them not run as much clock out too. You know, I mean, I know the timeout does that obviously, but them to think you're still thinking score.
Fumble.
Simmons got the ball.
Wow.
He's had a heck of a game. Flying off that outside linebacker spot.
I thought he had a stinger. He was looking for his mouthpiece. He hit him hard. Lost his mouthpiece. Wow. Now that's a break right there. Like
Yes,
you said.
it is.
And
I want to watch film because, we watch the ball and we're watching the quarterback, but that ball, that was caused by your defensive ends.
Yeah, it happened so quick. I couldn't tell if it was going to be a pitch or if it was a.
Yeah, it was an option. It was an option pitch. The quarterback didn't get it to his back.
As soon as the quarterback went to turn to his left, he was popped.
This is where you look past Tushin up the sidelines. Bartolomucci.
That's all right. You got the clock stop. He was momentum.
Yeah.
I know everybody wanted him to get at least another 5 yards, but you're sitting in good.
Yeah, that's. What do you do there? Do you get another 5? You get a minute and 9 left. You have 2 timeouts left. So.
Yeah, you should have 3, right? This is where that one snafu with too many men on the field kind of hurt him. But so far, it could not. It's been playing out really good in Richmond's favor.
Oh, high snap. Benetti.
You got to throw it away.
Yeah. Throw it just. Is it raining?
It's
raining. Can't tell from here. I saw the umbrella starting to pop out. There goes the student section. Matty Eunice warming up.
I don't feel a drop.
No, I don't either. I can see it, though, hitting the top of these umbrellas. That just goes to show I should not be a weatherman. I said weather shouldn't become a factor.
Well, it's still pretty light.
Technically, it hasn't.
Yes, it's just an occasional drizzle. It's not pouring down rain. But you guys, Richmond just got to get the first down here, right?
Yep. Third.
Now do a draw play, get a first down, call a timeout.
3rd and 1.
And that's what you don't want. You got to jump on the ball, Benetti.
Yeah.
And the ball hits the ground, recovered.
Minute to go.
Number 60 for St. Clair.
We got to.
So it's going to be St. Clair's ball.
Like I said, this game isn't over, but you got
to take that with the rain just starting like this. You got to help out your center, and you got to take the snap under center.
Well, yeah, starting to rain. It's 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd and 1, and get him in a quarterback sneak. Go simple.
Right.
Call a timeout, then regroup. Get him the chance. The ball wasn't wiped down between that play, right? Because they didn't have a towel out in the ball boy. It started to sprinkle by grabbing umbrellas. The ball was already sitting on the turf.
See, technically, I don't know if it's still raining right now, but technically that official should be covering that ball and setting it down and then getting out of the way.
Worst case scenario, they could have burned a timeout on 3rd and 1 to make sure they had time to get a dry ball.
Trips near side. Quarterback's under adjust. He fumbled. Oh, it popped back out. We had it, and then it pops out, and 55 had it. So you know what that is? Too many hands grabbing at it, and one hits it out of the other hand.
Hands in there, but it's squirted out and recovered by St. Clair.
St. Clair's. Oh, they're going to call timeout here. St. Clair's might be happy, depending on what happens here. Being down just 14-0, they're going to be a little bit relieved maybe, because they've definitely been outplayed. Their offense doesn't look in sync.
Richmond lost some key pieces to graduation, and a couple kids didn't come back this year. I think there was some question marks. How's Richmond going to come out and start the season off? And to be honest with you, this first half has been about as good as you could have possibly asked for.
Yeah,
you're a Richmond Blue Devil fan.
Yeah, if you're Coach Mister, you got to be happy with what's on the board, but you got to be upset with the little things. We're lucky that that snap on the punt didn't cost us a touchdown, and then a couple other bad snaps on a 2nd and 1. Keep allowing the Saints to stay around. Blue Devils looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. Last time they played in 2011. High snap. Their snapping has issues too. He throws it up. Connor Bergeron with the interception. Nice play, 42, Connor.
Well, the Richmond defense is really the story of this first half.
Yes, they are.
I mean, we scored 2 touchdowns.
We gave them the ball on the 24-yard line.
But looking at the film, this Richmond defense has really carried the team. And every error that has been made by Richmond has been covered by the defense so far, thankfully.
They've made the big plays when they needed to. Now, though, if you're the Saints, 31 seconds, this game could, with the way anything can happen, but with the way they moved the ball, he's going to take a knee.
Now we're going to get conservative.
I'm okay with that. I think that's a good call. We lost 2 years ago.
I'm glad he wasn't set up in a shotgun formation there for some. All right, get into the halftime, and like you said, let's talk about it.
Right. Coach Coker, who passed away a few years ago, field's named after him. It's Coker Field, Ben Bolt Stadium. Made a mistake, and he told us after we were up 21-7 on Armada. He throws the ball with like 30 seconds. Similar situation. We were backed up a little bit more. Armada picked it off at the 30 and scored 3 plays later. It was 21-14. We lose in overtime. There's times to play conservative. Keith Bartels, Coach Paxson, Connor Cook tonight with Richmond TV 12 and Channel 6. Jason Robbins, our producer. We will see you after the half.
was made famous by Clair, Frank Sinatra, and became a huge hit in the late 1960s as the United States sent the first humans to this core overnight. Please enjoy the colored classic Flying Me to the Moon, featuring color guard soloist, senior Samantha McCarty.
Is Miss Renee here?
first half, Blue Devils jumped out to a 14-0 lead. In the first quarter, second quarter, got a little sloppy.
That was a line drive of a kick if I've ever seen one.
Nice job by Noah Harris saving a touchdown.
Yeah, that was nice kick. I mean, he kicked it hard and maybe 15 feet off the ground, line drive, and the only problem was they had a guy far enough back that didn't go in the end zone, so
Well, yeah,
he outkicked the coverage.
Yeah, and people know that Matty Eunice can kick. Yeah, he's a good kicker, so he's not going to sneak by anybody.
Now, if you're St. Clair, you're
you want to score here, and you want to put the pressure on
absolutely
on a Richmond.
And if you're Richmond, the defense really carried you, so you almost are glad that your defense is starting off.
Yeah, they set the tone. Nice catch. Noah Harris comes in. That was a nice catch.
Ellis is down.
Talk about concentration. Ellis just a sophomore. If he can't go, his brother, the senior, will go. That was great defense by Bernil. He was right there. The kid got up and high-pointed it, but then he bobbled, catching it. Noah Harris came over.
It was a good football play.
Yes.
It's a miracle that Ellis got the ball out of his hands. He took a lick. The ball came out like a duck. Mm-hmm. The height advantage there between the receiver and the defensive back really was the difference. But he got in position. He didn't create it. He didn't give him a penalty. There was no pass interference.
Yep, his brother is now in.
So now if you're Richmond, you got to take advantage. I mean, you played a good defensive play. The ball just literally dropped in their favor on that one.
And, they're having the same woes that Richmond's having. And I've got to see what number their center is. I can see it with, Richmond's sophomore, didn't snap last year, under the lights for the first time, big crowd, jittery.
Look, it's humid, right? It's warm for a kickoff for a fall sport, so these guys are sweating. It's a little high humidity, so the ball's probably a little bit slick. I mean, so it's not you're coming into the easiest environment and stick them and slap and go. So, but who adjusts to these environments a little bit is going to be the one that comes out on top.
8 back.
St. Clair's not going to win a game when they're playing behind the line of scrimmage continually.
No.
And that's where the defense for Richmond has done a phenomenal job. They're making St. Clair hit the initial contact almost on every play is happening behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're Ellis coming in back in number 8 as the brother, the senior, goes off. Looks like equipment issue over there. He's a little banged up. His hands on his knees. This is, again, a key to the game. Can they handle the gut punch? Can they handle the physicality?
You got both quarterbacks from St. Clair right now banged up. So if you're Richmond, you got to continue to play hard football.
Trips near side. Peyton, little high snap.
Oh! Sorry. Got a little excited on that one.
Bernil.
So did he.
Yeah.
Bernil got a little excited too.
Yeah, great kid, great family.
Look, I've done that. I've had the ball hit me right through my hands, hit me in the face mask before, so I get that. You get wide-eyed.
Well, that's just like they say, hit you in the wrong spot in the hands.
Look, he gets that interception clean. Brunel's walking in for a touchdown. He had a bunch of green in front of him.
He sure did.
Back to punt number 2, Ellis.
Ellis, the senior.
What phenomenal start by defense here.
Luke Pastushin deep.
Back to receive is Pastushin number 12 for the Blue Devils.
Let's see what happens here. He's going to run.
That's a long.
Here he comes. High kick. Pastushin.
Oh, nice hands. You heard the coaches upstairs. Almost had a heart attack, I think.
Yep.
14, 13.
That's one of the toughest places to do in high school right there, or in all of football.
First and 10.
And it's a coach's decision, right? He should be coached ahead of time to know what he does in that situation, right?
Right.
You got 3 white jerseys, the ball's still in the air, you're inside the 15 or right around the 15, 16-yard line. The coach needs to tell Pastuchin on that one what to do.
Yep.
Especially if it's a fair catch. I mean, it's going to be a fair catch situation.
Simmons motioning right, handoff, S-Link. Nice tackle by 36.
S-Link with a handoff. Getting
Not
it up
much
over
there,
the-
maybe a half yard, bring up second and 9.
52.
Look, if you're Richmond,
Carter Peterson.
I think you got to stick with the run, right? It's in high school football, you got to be able, like Big Ten, if you want the teams that are going to win are the ones that can control the clock and run the ball to some success.
Right.
We've had a few early runs between the tackles, right up the middle, but outside of that, I think you got to try and spread them out a little bit. Nice snap.
Inside handoff. Nothing there.
But if I'm St. Clair, I'm betting almost every time that if it's going to be a running down, they're running between the tackles right now. You got to try and get them off balance and try and hit them where they don't think it's coming.
No gain on the play. Bring up third. Maybe a loss.
So it's going to make it third down and 10.
Third and 10, maybe a little more than 10.
Ball at the 16.
Run it up there, hopefully maybe setting something up there. 2 inside runs. Fake inside here and hit Pastuchin on a deep route. Joey Simmons on this side, 35. Might sneak to the right side flat. Running it again.
But they basically ran the same play 3 times. Right, so now you're punting inside the 20 with with the hopes that now the snapping on that series was very good.
Yeah, pretty conservative there. They.
I'm okay with the run on third down, but run different. Try and get it outside.
You know who would be proud? Bo Schembachler. You're up 14, 8 minutes to go.
You're just running it. Nice snap there.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, 2's got to.
You got to try and catch that one. Even if you fair catch it, you'd have saved yourself 10 yards.
Yep. That's why you want the fair catch. Saves your field position.
Well, I tell you what, phenomenal job by Richmond special teams on that one.
Yep.
To flip the field back.
Exactly. And 2 there, if he could have gotten that on the bounce, looked like.
Yeah. He
7.
Nice punt.
Yep. 7:40 to go. Keith Bartels, Coach Paxson, Jason Robbins, filming and producing. Connor Cook. Check us out on Richmond TV 12 YouTube channel and Channel 6 for many local city and Richmond Community Schools events. So Peyton Ellis, number 8, the sophomore, back in there.
He's a tough kid. He took a hard lick.
Yeah, see, a physical game like that, you start to peak a little bit.
Liam Nesbitt, their tight end there. He's a big kid too.
Yes. Yeah, you start to.
They have him as a wide receiver, but he's got to be all of 6'3", 6'4".
Just a junior.
He got a little. That was a first game jitter there. It was a nice route. Now throw.
Peyton, 2nd and 10.
We got you talking about a break for St. Clair.
Yeah, big break. Sometimes they're gonna mark him for a first down. Yeah, sometimes you hate to see that type of breakdown happen because when you see that ball on the ground, you relax for a second. It looks like, oh, there they got it spotted now.
Richmond had some penetration in that one, so
The 50-yard line, first and
the
10.
problem is when the ball took a bounce right back into the quarterback's hands after hitting the ground, he had 3-4 yards of open green to make a decision before somebody was even close.
Inside handoff. Gain of about 3. 4.
Handoff
Looking
goes
at
to
the
outback
spot.
right there, getting it up
Be
over
second
the
and
50,
6.
46-yard line before he's brought down by the interior of the defense for
St. Clair
number 72.
want
Jack
nothing more to
Akins
score on
leading
this
the
drive.
line. Gain of 4, second and 6 yards to go.
.72, Jack Akins was just in there. Another sophomore. Ooh, I heard that cracking. That's a tough run right there.
Allison, the keeper, slides up to about the 42
Good job by St. Clair to make positive yardage out of that one.
Absolutely. They had him in the backfield, and he gains 3-4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Third down and about 2 yards to go.
They're definitely in 4-down territory here.
100%. They're changing up just enough. They, they changed up the script a little bit. They're taking a lot more snaps under center, showing a little bit different look. Just say that he goes back to drop back, take a
Snap to him. A little quarterback draw. Gains about 3. Nothing fancy or fast about this offense.
No, right now they're just trying to use Richmond's aggressive front against them, right? They're letting them get a little penetration.
Murphy in there, 41.
That's definitely what they did there.
They're with the whole purpose being here. Now you want Richmond to back off and not penetrate, so you can try and get a pass play off at some point in time.
Yeah, if you're getting 3-4 yards of carry, I keep doing what we're doing. We're different, in tight, different formation. 33, no whistle, maybe a.
No, his knees were on the ground. They're giving him a yard, but his knees were on the ground at the line of scrimmage on that one.
Right up the middle, gets down to about the 38-yard line.
So they give him about 1, maybe, not even. 2nd and 9.5.
2 and 9. Short gain on the play. 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
8:20, coach. See, it's getting dark out there. I told you, you get on that side of close to 8. Peyton Ellis back to his left. Pairs right and left.
Ooh.
Under pressure, Frick.
Nice play by Frick.
Another sophomore. Frick's fast.
You know, the thing is, he had to have a lateral step at the very beginning to hit a hole, right, to get through there.
Right.
So it's not just his north-south speed that's so quick, but his lateral step has got to be blazing fast to get that clean before a lineman can touch him. Yep. He's coming through untouched.
Yes, he is.
St. Clair's fortune on that one
Trips.
did not have.
Trips near side. Luke Gabriel to the right of Ellis. He's under pressure. There's a flag. See what it is. Ellis, I don't know if he got it. They're going to mark him right at the marker. See what the flag is.
I don't know. You almost got to think it was holding on offense, but the way.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe encroachment on the defense. Oh, look at them. They just. He threw a flag, didn't he?
St. Clair first down, ball spotted.
I thought he did.
59-yard line.
Did he pick it up? He picked it up because they got a first down. I hate to say that. I'm just being facetious. But somebody threw a line in the backfield, I thought.
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Unless it was a towel.
Yeah,
it was one of the players or something threw a towel.
Might have been. Browning, nice play.
It was nice awareness there. Not only are they lucky to have completed that pass for no down, if they're lucky it wasn't picked off.
That could be a pick 6.
Yeah.
Ball at the 29-yard line.
So now,
man, Richardson from St. Clair. They got some big boys, man. These tight ends, receivers are big.
yes, they are.
That's what saved him there. It's literally his size.
Browning timing that up perfectly.
I mean, look at the size they have on the right side over here between 88 and number 9.
Yeah, and then the left side. Oh, yeah, you're talking the receivers.
Yeah, the receiver. I'm going to just throw a lob ball down there. Oh, my goodness.
6 coming in to make the play. Shot in there like a dart.
Joey Polio, man, where'd he come from?
Yeah, nice play. Quick. Well, that's how you combat. You combat that.
It doesn't matter who they put off to receive the ball if you can't. If we're fast enough, the quarterback doesn't have time to throw.
No, that was he.
Look, these hits got to be getting to these two Dallas brothers. I mean, they've both been hit a lot.
Yes, they have.
Which is what the last thing you want from a quarterback.
3rd and 15, want something manageable here to go for it on 4th. Off tackle. Nice tackle.
Is that S-Link again?
S-Link, number 28. Nice play. 4th and 14. Decision time here. Do you run your punt team and roll them and see if he can make it? 1 and 36 to go. Going for it. Defense has played well tonight. Coach Ladd and his scheme. Offense has a few things to tighten up, but all in all.
Look, they've been aggressive, but they really haven't. I mean, a couple times where there's some bad bounces that the aggressiveness has hurt them up front on defense, but other than that.
Number 9. Oh, he was open. He was open. But is that because he's pounded on the whole game?
He's thrown the ball probably a half second earlier than he would in practice all week, right?
Yep. Nice.
Now, if you're Richmond, now's a defining drive. If you can take this,
put them away.
They had the ball for 5 minutes on offense, right? A couple first downs. They ate up some clock of the 3rd period. Now we need to go put some points on the board.
So you've had the Saints have had the ball 4 times inside the Blue Devil territory. Hey, that's Connor heads up play. Connor Bergeron makes a 10, 15-yard loss, only a 2-yard loss.
Absolutely.
Nice play.
Like at some point in time, you got to adjust the quarterback to take the snaps under center, right?
Yeah.
You're in front of this game. The last thing you want to do is give St. Clair any easy yards. And it's just a repetition thing.
Letting the clock go. Inside handoff. No gain. In fact, a loss of 1.5, bring up 3rd and 13.
The last 4 plays that have been run have been the same play.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the offense. Is it, a lot of that is, you watch Oklahoma, you watch Nebraska of old, Oklahoma of old, 1 yard, 2 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard, 80. So are they setting up a little play action pass? It's going to be 3rd and 12 from their own 31.
My thing is I'm okay with a run on this long 3rd down. I just think you got to try and change it up and get something outside or
Right.
I don't know, did you have the timing to get a, your running back, Esslink, out in the flats? Everyone's been so aggressive. I don't know that how quick and you're going to be to respond, but I think you just got to. It'd be nice just to see him not throw and not run up the middle. Show us something different. Come on, guys. We're winning this game.
Yeah. I'm sure they got in the back of their mind too. They don't want to show too much with Croslex coming in next week, but screen something.
See right there, they got the ball.
Another bad snap. They got the ball on the 20-yard line.
Recovered by St. Clair, looked like by number 52.
The thing is, look, it's frustrating sitting up here watching these, defense play the heart out like this. And we would have thought some adjustments would have been made at halftime here.
Hey, and how's this? Not 1 second came off the clock.
First and 10, St. Clair at the Blue Devil, 21.
This is defense has been doing it all night. Hopefully they don't tire because their back's against the wall again. Second time that St. Clair has started the drive inside the 25-yard line, 30-yard line.
You got to get this stuff out of the way this week before you play Croslex next week.
They're under center. Gain of 2 yards in the red zone now.
And now it's 4-down territory for St. Clair.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, the pressure still is on St. Clair here. They're down 2 full scores.
8 of 2 on the play. Ball spotted at the 19.
But unfortunately, what we've seen in the last 3 or 4 games going into last season, we don't play well with the lead towards the end.
Well, so here you got a young team, right? And you had some problems with the snap. You got Benetti talking to the coach. You got your snapper standing on the sidelines. Grab your snapper. Grab your snapper and get some snaps in. Get that, get some reps in. Oh, he's calling them over right now.
Line led by Bartolomucci, number 27. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8.
Well, I'm sure he's rattled. He's a sophomore. First time under the lights. He'll be fine.
Haynes hanging there. I mean, look, his blocking has been phenomenal.
Yep.
And at some point,
you might have to grind. You might have to grind this grind this game out under center.
Which is fine. That's where I think the coach has to step in, help settle him down, say, listen, we'll work on it this week. He did great on the last snap for the punt.
Okay, Ellis. St. Clair is going to call timeout. Their first timeout of the half with 10 and 14 to go. Blue Devils 14, Saints nothing. 3rd and 8. How many do they want? So here we go. We have
doing the roller coaster.
Benetti under center here practicing. Coach.
Look, it's easy to sit in here and coach for the game from the box, right? I mean, coaching on basketball games down there, it is a lot different when you're standing there yelling at an official versus
making split-second decisions.
Your manpower decisions get altered from what you thought. The plans kind of change as the game goes. Sometimes it gets away from you. So I understand that. I just think you have to, with a young center who's definitely talented, got the size and the speed to block and be everything you need him to be, the coaching staff's got to help him out and start calling plays under center.
Okay, here we go. See what St. Clair has dialed up after that timeout. Throws it up. Throws it away. Good pressure there. Pressure was by, I'm trying to see, 27. Bartolomucci getting in there, making an uncomfortable throw. Oh, they're bringing out the tee.
Now it's being pressured by Bartolomucci, so it's going to make it 4th down.
Wow, this is.
In about 8.
Why, when it was 4th down in the first half, on the 10, why didn't you kick? This is
What's it, 36-yarder, right?
This is strange. 25, 26, 30, yeah, 30, 36-yarder. Is this a fake? Down, kick is up, kick is no good, not even close.
Wow. I don't understand that one at all.
I don't get that either.
Well, that's a break for Richmond right there.
Well, again, the defense.
The defense, they haven't even bent. You know what I mean? You see them sometimes the defense bends and doesn't break.
Yeah,
they have done phenomenal.
St. Clair has gotten the ball down inside the 30-yard line because of turnovers. They haven't driven the ball. You're right. It wasn't a bend but don't break. This has been a don't bend and we haven't broken.
No, this is. Look, kudos to St. Clair. They made some adjustments on defense. Richmond jumped out. The first 2 possessions, marched right down the field, scored 2 quick touchdowns.
Well,
with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, we're up 14. I mean, anything could have happened. They haven't collapsed. They've made a game out of this for the last, 2+ quarters.
No gain, maybe a half a yard. The first 2 touchdowns, though, I don't know about the first one so much because, you had Luke Bastuchin on the long pass. But that second one was a 20, 25-yard scamper by Benetti. You take his feet out of this game.
Yeah, but he's been a non-factor. They haven't even.
Yeah, the passing game hasn't, but his feet have.
Yeah, but I'm saying since those first 2 possessions, really, the snapping has led them to just run the ball. But I shouldn't say the snapping. There was some.
And here comes the rain again. Umbrella's coming out. This plays into the Blue Devils' hands, although St. Clair doesn't really pass the ball much. Another no gainer. Bring up 3rd and 10.
62 leading the way.
Blue Devils trying to shorten this game, trying to shorten this quarter.
I understand about trying to, not show your bag of tricks for Cross next week when they look at the film, but
So it's going to make a third down and about
don't you want to see what your team has in a little bit, right? On a couple different fronts.
Yeah, you can't take the air out of the ball. Bergeron going in, 3rd and 10.
I mean, try a screen pass.
I'm a betting man that this is going to be a run.
A dump pass to your tight end over the middle.
Keep that clock going, especially with the way your defense is playing and the way St. Clair hasn't been able to move the ball. Trap, Bergeron, no gain, maybe.
Bergeron with the ball, getting it up back to the line of
Back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 11, so now it's 3rd and 11. Now it's 4th.
Away for St. Clair, Schroeder. So it's going to make it 4th down. 4 and 11.
Keith Bartels, Coach Paxson, Jason Robbins, producer, Connor Cook on camera.
Wow.
Not bad. Good punt. Gets it out of there. Ooh, 22 is awfully close.
I was going to say, did it touch him?
I don't think so.
And Simmons' punt is touchdown at the, looks like it's going to be 44, 45
Not bad.
yard line by number 2.
Gets it out of there. Gets it on the other side of the.
Looks like you're going to put it right there at the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Richmond, or St. Clair. With the ball
7:36 to go. Going back to those keys. No big plays on D. Richmond's got to keep pinning their ears back.
Hey, St. Clair has not gone away.
No, they haven't.
If you're St. Clair, a touchdown here, you're in it.
But his knee was down. A little late whistle.
So how are you going to mark him dead at the line of scrimmage when he took a snap behind the line of scrimmage?
Right
I think it's a yard back, isn't it?
Right at the 40.
No way possible. No way possible.
Yeah, it should have been on the yard line. Another, at least another foot back.
And it's consistently this side judge right here. I don't get it, but.
So, if you're Coach Misko, barring a St. Clair miracle and a Blue Devil collapse. You're happy about the win, but there's some cleaning up to do on offense.
Well, I think your Benetti showed his feet can help the offense, right? I mean, I think that was basically what we saw.
Yep.
We saw with Pastushin. We haven't seen Graham, right? We haven't seen all their speed downfield yet. They haven't tried to air the ball out downfield, which we thought they have some speed at the receiver.
Harris.
Too many passes towards the sidelines, and really the only deep route they ever ran was to Pastushin for a completion.
Noah Harris making a nice play there, safety blitz, like shot out of a cannon. St. Clair taking a lot of time.
Yeah, they're not playing with any
urgency
at all.
St. Clair Twins near side, single back, snap, rolling.
Good coverage by the line. Came out of his hand, kind of wobbly.
Yeah. You know,
almost thought somebody tipped it.
Is that too many hits to the chest?
They kudoed the Ellis brothers for both staying in there. They both took some big licks in the first half.
Fourth and 9.
I'll say they're going for it.
4 and 9 with the ball spotted at the St. Clair 45-yard line.
So now you want to see nice pressure, but look, I'm proud of them. You can't say it. It can't be understated, at all. The Richmond defense are the star of this game. The whole unit.
Absolutely, you got to give them a game ball. Oh no!
You've got to be kidding me.
So
squeezes out of there, gets enough for a first down as he gets it over the 40, inside the 45.
4th and 10, and he gets 10 and a half, 11.
Before he's run out of bounds over there.
It was a pass play that broke down.
He was dead to rights.
So that your linebackers got to hold their ground. If you're going to rush your edge, you can't bring everyone. Your strong safety, somebody's got to cover that middle if you're going to bring everybody.
Blue Devils are 5:49 away from ending a 4-game losing streak. Last time these two played, 2011, with the Saints winning. Incomplete. Nice play by Browning.
I like Browning.
Yeah, he's played, steady game tonight. He come up, made a couple nice plays.
He could very easily, because that ball was underthrown, he could have very easily just ran into the, not trying to, but run into the receiver. Good awareness of where the receiver was at.
Right.
His inside arm in front of the.
Yeah, that was good defense.
He's got a long wingspan.
That was really good defense. Could have, like you said, ran into him, was a little underthrown. Good athleticism there to put the brakes on a little bit and not run into him and not reach and not grab. It would have been a heck of a catch by Nesbitt. I mean, it was catchable.
Well,
but it was good defense.
Earlier in the game when he covered that, went for the interception, missed, but he still had the wherewithal to tackle the receiver.
Oh, nice cut. Nice tackle by Noah Harris. Looked like he was going to be tackled again for a loss. Just a sophomore. Tough kid. I mean, he's been under duress for most of the game. Or was that his brother? Was that number? No, I thought that was number 8.
Let's go Richmond.
His brother right now, Logan Ellis, the senior.
Be nice tackle for loss here.
Twins left and right. There's the option. They tried that in the
first.
That's a
hold. Man, they got away with another one. 23 grabbed our corner from the back.
Somewhere around there, 36, 37.
Yeah, I missed it. 4th.
Yeah, he saw the pitch coming, and our corner went to jump, and their receiver reached up and grabbed it from the back. He let go right away, but
4 and 3.
4th and 3. There's a timeout. St. Clair, that's their second. They have one left. That is it's 4th and 3. If we don't get this, the game's probably over. So let's think. I mean, they're obviously going to go for it, but let's get what play do we have in our playbook that's going to get us 3.5 yards? That's all they want. Blue Devil defense, Coach Ladd's scheme today is just really, they brought the hammer. They're frustrating them.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm impressed from last year to this year. I think in my mind, I thought they were going to be a lot less mature than last year's team. But they've played the complete opposite. They played very mature.
Well,
there's been very little over pursuit. Usually when the aggressiveness hurt us, it was on a broken play, right? That it wasn't supposed to be that way. The script changed.
He's rolling right, looking.
Wow, the pursuit on this play is unbelievable.
Frick.
Oh, some ground from St. Clair grabbing their knee. You hate to see that.
Frick just lit him up. What a hit. Gavin Frick came here in 5th grade. He's a sophomore. Works his tail off. He's got his mindset right. Nice job. Nice hit. He's fast.
Man, the entire defense moved with the quarterback, right?
Yeah, he had nowhere to go.
But it just shows you that the improvement from the defense, whether it's just the time with Coach Ladd, some of these younger kids, the sophomores now, that is their second year, and juniors, second year in the program. The pursuit, it's easy to worry about your blocker and not watch the quarterback or the running back move with the ball.
And to be disciplined and poised.
But when you see
last year we had some, and it's early, so but last year we saw some 15-yard unsportsmanlikes out of bad timing. This team seems to have some chemistry. Next week we weren't sure what we're going to see today from either team. Next week's the test.
Look, you come out of here with a win.
Oh, that's great.
It's you never know what you're going to get against St. Clair, right? You know it's always going to be a battle. I remember my wife when she was still in school that we were in the same conference, right? So we played St. Clair twice every year. So I personally remember those basketball and football games.
Well, they played 48 times. 421 away from getting a little bit closer.
What do you say?
You've got one man to beat.
Yeah, there's
Logan Ellis, senior. Those two have probably played baseball together. Absolute class act.
Look, nobody plays football to see that happen to anybody, right?
No,
there's no highlight reel for causing injuries for a reason.
Exactly. That wasn't dirty.
So they got him up on his hip.
Yep. Look at him.
Double thumbs up. Look at that. It's a classy kid right there.
Yes, he is. Tough kid. Look at the Croslex kids, St. Clair kids clapping. Awfully classy.
Big shout out to the sportsmanship from St. Clair on that one.
Absolutely. Benetti will be under center. Behind him is Bergeron, 1st and 10 after that good run. After they marched off the penalty, Bergeron's tackled about 2-yard loss. I was going to start arguing that it should have been.
Yeah, they marked off that 15 for Blake throwing his helmet. But hey, heck of a run. We've been saying, I've been harping about trying to run outside, and he bounced it out. But hey, they're plugging the box. Hopefully next week. And look, S-Link's not here. Bergeron showed great speed and finesse back there when he was been in the first half. So it's next, like you said earlier in the game, right? It's mixed man up mentality. So if you're Bergeron, you're up.
Benetti letting that clock go. Got that clock. Inside handoff. Ball's out. Whistle down.
Bergeron with a handoff, getting it up to maybe back to the
Well,
line of scrimmage, brought down by
defense
the defensive line,
wins
number 60.
championships. We're bringing in a high-powered offense next week that plays good defense. Tonight our defense has shined.
Phillips also in there, number 32.
You know, St. Clair was inside Blue Devil territory a lot, and defense stepped up to the challenge. Made some great plays. 3rd and 13.
Now you run the ball to the left outside.
Yep.
Try and get a few yards.
Simmons motion near side. Bergeron.
Bergeron with a handoff, getting it back up to about
Timeout.
the 36-yard line.
That's
brought down in
their
there.
final timeout,
Play
correct?
number
Yes.
4.
It's 4th and 12. Final timeout.
Timeout on the field, St. Clair.
Sirens in the background taking Blake. All the best, Blake.
Yeah, we'll have an update for you next week. Yeah, it's just, man, that deflates you with the.
It's a big emotional.
Yeah,
it's a huge emotional endorphin release for everybody.
Right. Yeah, it's a huge win.
Timeout on the field, Richmond.
Matty Eunice has his hold there. He's lobbying for a field goal. That would be a 44. Let's see, they're at the. We'll go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd be at about the 40. It'll be a 54-yard field goal.
That'd be a highlighter.
But do you know that in high school, all he has to do, if he does try a field goal, is get in the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you do that?
You would never do this, but you could even kick it out of bounds and miss it badly inside the 5, and that's where the ball is. High school is different.
He's kicking it. He's going for it.
They did not let him exchange the football, though. There's a rule in high school football that you have to have leather football, I believe. Now that's going to go.
Are they going to call running into the kicker?
Are they going to call it running in or roughing? That's a touchback. That ball goes to the 20-yard line. That's as good as a punt. See what they call here.
You know what? Almost.
Run. It's calling that running into. It's 5. Well, that's a closer field goal.
Now you got a practice kick. Now they're going to let him change the ball out?
I don't know.
Now he's coming in with a different ball right there.
Yeah, he's letting him come. That's the ball Matty Eunice likes. It's a composite.
All right, go, Matty Eunice. Let's put the sucker in there.
So it's
Give these fans something to cheer about right now.
a 52-yarder with 2:08 to go. Bergeron to hold. Good technique.
Nice snap.
It's going to be short.
And that 53-yard attempt goes short.
So that's a touchback.
So we'll go right down to St. Clair.
Should be at the 20-yard line.
Even the announcer had it wrong. He just said turned over on downs.
No, that's as good as a touchback.
The yell next door and tell him. But you know what? with the snapping game and a little bit of miscues on the earlier in the game, I mean, that worked out beautiful. That was a beautiful decision. Good coaching. Good coaching decision there, right?
Absolutely. Got nothing to lose.
Easier snap.
That's why they're cutting out to the 20-yard line after the field goal attempt.
Yeah, that was excellent call on that one, Keith.
Yep. Well, you know, and that's a situation where not a lot of people know that rule. You know, and good for Misco. You know.
Look, if
it pumps up your kicker, because he'd like to try a 64 yard.
Yeah.
But it pumps up your kicker. It's as good as a punt. You know, and it's to prevent injury.
Listen, as the parent of a kicker, right? I mean, that's all you could ask for.
Oh, absolutely.
If the coach doesn't know, make sure they know, right?
You betcha. Twins left and right of Ellis under pressure again. Oh, Murphy. Oh, nice back block. Runs out of bounds, and there's a flag.
Ellis goes out of bounds on the far side. Flag on the play.
What's the flag?
I think it's something to do with that cutback block. I don't know.
Or was it after? Because that was a good block. Let's see what they're going to call here.
Call Murphy from Richmond. I don't know if there was some taunting afterwards or if words were exchanged, but it definitely was back with Cole back there where he got.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what a double fist bump means.
Illegal crackback?
Maybe. It's got to be an illegal block. You know, they changed that rule. Look, they wasted a lot of. Look, that was a strange part of the way around, but it took a long time. Ellis ran 70 yards there, going sideline to sideline.
Yeah, they're under pressure again. Frick, relentless.
Ellis pass goes incomplete. Hurried in there by number 38, Gavin Frick.
Logan Ellis keeps chirping to the ref. He's going to get it nailed.
He just did.
He keeps. This is the second play in a row. After the play was over, he kept chirping. He's the one to get called for that blindside block.
Yep, number 2. Personal foul.
Flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct against St. Clair.
Yeah, you called that. You saw that.
I was like, man, that's why I thought they called it first on the. I don't think he liked the. Look, that crack block. I played wide out, so there's nothing better than cracking a linebacker. You know, a sweep. They weren't paying attention. They made that illegal because people got hurt, right? So I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention, and I saw him coming.
But I think in that setting there, the first one I saw that was a good block, I believe.
He went for a second.
Was good.
Oh, it's a nice arm right there.
Now there might have been one. There might have been one or something cheap after that. I'm looking forward to watching the film on that. Because the one I saw, I thought was legal.
I just saw Logan Ellis. He was too close to the official, right? You could say he was animated with his hands. 2 plays in a row. It's like they might give you an inch, but they're not going to give you a mile. And they've called a pretty even game. They've made mistakes on both sides of the ball. They've let them play for the most part. They haven't called anything super tight.
4th
and 35. Is that what it says?
Yeah, but it's more like 25. Should be 4th and 25. Here's that play. He should have came on it earlier. Punts it away.
That's okay.
Yep.
Let it roll.
Here's a flag. That's going to be number 78.
Peters clip him.
He might have get him from the back.
2 flags down.
I want to see it. That second flag is the white hat protecting the first flag. Oh yeah, we both saw it. that happens most of the time. Situations like that, they'll throw 2 flags.
Illegal block in the black.
Yep. Number
Penalty is blocking the back.
number 78 was on the ground.
Inside the 40-yard line.
1 and 18 to go. We'll just be down in it
First
here.
and 10, Richmond.
Yeah, this should just be victory formation.
No better formation.
None. Is a quarterback.
No better formation than victory formation. Hey,
Look, you got to take this hats off to Richmond. They came out. A lot of question marks hovering over the football team this year. A lot of different faces out there. Like you said, sophomore season for the coaching staff, and hats off to them.
yep, they made some good adjustments. Offensively, get the play in, in on time. We didn't see the silly mistakes we saw in the past, so that's been cleaned up. Always great to start the season off with a victory. I know Coach Misko and Coach Ladd will talk to the kids because they started out 3-0 last year and ended 4 and 5. Did make the playoffs because it's all by points now with the 32 that are selected. The thing you got to take away from this is the defense. Got 15 seconds. Nothing can stop it. The defense played well. We love starting the season with the victory, but it is bittersweet. Sweet with the victory, but bitter with the injury. Again, we're hoping it's nothing. But this sends everybody on the BWAC. You lose this game. And everybody on the BWAC doesn't know or see the improvement. You win this game, you're putting everybody on notice that we're going to play some good football. We just beat a school that's a lot bigger than us that had really good expectations this year. Ended a 4-game losing streak to them, 2011, the last time they played. It's awesome first night. Again, it's bittersweet. We send our wishes to Blake S. Lincoln. Hope it's just precautionary. We will update you next week. We are here next week. Keith Bartels, Coach Paxson, Jason Robbins, and Connor Cook on camera. We are back here next Thursday night. Any last thoughts, Coach?
No, prayers to the S-Link family and Blake, but overall, hats off to Richmond Blue Devils. Way to start off on a positive note, and look forward to next week. Great to be sitting next to you again.
Yeah, absolutely. It seemed like just yesterday we were here. So that's how quick this summer goes. But go Blue Devils. Great job, Connor Cook on the camera, and great job, Jason Robbins. Thanks for having us. Richmond TV 12 YouTube.